actually purchased, I think this is the biggest sports. It's not really a sports card, but it's the biggest thing I've ever purchased. And check this out. This is a good one. This is a long-term investment. So check this out. Your boy, just purchased this on Heritage Auctions. I opened up I did not open this up. I bought an unopened 1986 Fleer wax box, and I paid 100. You can see I paid $146,000. Well, I paid $120,000 plus they take buyer's premiums. So you have to pay an extra 20%. But I paid a little bit more than I wanted to on this card. This is just a long-term hold, hoping it goes up in value. I'll kind of show you guys why I purchased it and my thought process behind it. So if you look here on market movers, this is actually kind of interesting. And these investments, are always, nothing's ever guaranteed, right? So this is the investments. You could see in the past, it's kind of up and down, right? I paid 146, sale of 120, 146 again, 164 one sold for in the past year, one sold for 180. Wow. I didn't see that. 136. I paid like average-ish, maybe a little bit more. But check this out. This is what I find interesting. 1986 Fleer Jordan PSA 8. I'll get to him in 1 second. If you look at this card, these cards, so this is just a random 86 Fleer Jordan. These cards are up a lot, right? So this card was $6,800 a year ago, and now it's almost doubled. It's at $11,000. So you would think that since this card is the, obviously premier card of this box, right? That's why this box is so expensive, because I believe, this could be wrong, but I'm almost certain there are guaranteed Jordans in this box. There's 3. Am I wrong? There's 3, and you're kind of just hoping they're in good condition. I'm never going to open this. I don't have good luck with opening up packs and boxes, but this didn't follow along suit. This in the past year really isn't up a ton. It's not actually, there was a sale of 84,000, but it's kind of like flatlined ish. It's not nearly up what this is. So I believe I got a decent deal, because if you look here in the beginning of this year, this box was 155, another sale of 180, and this Fleer Jordan back in January was like 7,500, and now it's 11. So the box is not up as much as the card. So that's my theory. Also, it's a long-term investment, so I can make a guarantee there will be less of these in the future, because no one's ever going to make more, and people are only opening them up. That's my theory. I also bought something else that's cool. I'll show you guys. Check this out. This is actually, so I'm starting to get into buying higher and wax to hold, not to flip. I just think this stuff's cool. Let me see if I can log in here. Let's see what I got here. This is sick. I think this is a sneaky buy. Check this out. Let me just pull this up. I don't want to share my screen and share possible information that could be okay, here we go. So I purchased this as well. 1977 Top Star Wars Series 1 unopened wax box. I thought this was a sick purchase. This is about what it sells for. It's not really up or down in the past year. But once again, I guarantee you there will be less of these in the future. If you bought this stuff like 10 years ago, it's up like 10, 20 times. It's crazy. But and then also I found out this company, I actually didn't know this, Baseball Card Exchange. So you guys see this wrapper around the card? So, or not around the card, but around the box. So these boxes have like sealed wax around them. And then this company, Baseball Card Exchange, kind of like PSA, authenticates that it's real. Different company than PSA. It looks kind of funny that a company called Baseball Card Exchange is authenticating that this box is real. But without this authentication, it's kind of hard to sell it, because this will increase the value by 20-30%, because these boxes, people will open them and then reseal them. So I thought that was kind of cool. A few purchases I made in the past week or so. But cool. Now we can let the callers come in. Let it rip. If you guys have questions, 813-618-2075. By the way, I see your guys' questions in the chat. We have a bunch of callers in the queue, so feel free to call in. I gotta respect the callers. Hey, what's up? You have Eric. You're live.
Good morning, Eric. How are you? This is Safe from Boston.
What's up? Say your name again.
Safe.
Safe.
Like drive safe.
Drive safe.
S-A-I-F. Yeah.
Cool. Safe. Well, have we spoke before?
Yeah, like four or five times. Like I've been calling like every couple weeks.
Oh wow, I seem like an asshole then. my
No,
apologies.
that's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine. It's fine. You have a lot of comps to go through. So.
Yeah, I'm bad with names too. But how can I help?
So two things, and I'm gonna let you speak about them. So the first thing is, so you remember when Kevin O'Leary bought that Michael Jordan,
yes.
Kobe. So it seems like it was like a kind of like a marketing campaign toward a specific situation where they are lending money. And I'm not saying that, I'm not suggesting that, but I just want to know what you think about it. So lending money toward purchases. So, for example, I mean, one of the things, I mean, like I was watching your video and you said you bought a wax for
yep.
A certain amount of money. I mean, let's say you bought a condo in Florida and that's like the same amount of money. I mean, you would have paid, 20% or like 25%, and you would have leveraged the rest. So your return would be just kind of like leveraged on it. So it seems like this is kind of like coming to the card market per, Mr. O'Leary.
Yep.
So I want to know your thoughts on that. That's number one. And number two, I know probably it's the right season to start looking at baseball prospects.
Yep.
So one of the names that I want you to kind of like it's probably, if you don't know the guy, you're probably not going to know a lot about them, but kind of like speak about that or like dig and let us know if this is something that you think it's worth buying. His name is Rintaro Sasaki, and he plays for Stanford.
Yep. Yeah, is he that big home run hitter? Well,
at what level, yeah.
Yeah, he's okay. Well, let me answer the first question first. Kevin O'Leary buys expensive card. Okay, so there's two things. Number one, my honest thoughts is, in reality, he doesn't know what he's doing when it comes to sports cards. I believe that it wasn't fully like a marketing tactic. I believe he thinks that card is a good investment. I really do. But that's what he thinks. That card, once again, this is my opinion. I could be totally wrong, and he could flip this card for 10 times. That is a terrible investment. That card is not worth that. Like, at all, in my opinion. So, what was it? It was what was the card? It was a 2004 exquisite 101 Kobe Jordan, right?
Yes, I mean, like I don't remember the exact
details.
Yeah, the number shook us more than what the card actually is.
Yeah.
6 or something. But
let me pull up the card and just share my screen with the rest of the audience.
However, he went on MSNBC or some and he actually said that that's what they are doing. They are kind of like
yes.
He said the market is like booming with the cards and stuff like that.
Yes, it is. But
have this company.
But you can't just buy anything. Here's a good example. There's a Babe Ruth card that sold on Friday. It was I believe it was a 1916 Baltimore News Babe Ruth card. They consider it his rookie card, and it comes out of like a newspaper. It's very rare. They think there's 10 to 15 in the world. It was bought in 2023 while the card market was down for $7 million. The guy auctioned it. Whoever purchased it in 2023 then auctioned it now because he thought the card market was hot, which it is hot. It sold for $4 million. So if you don't know what you're doing, you're still going to lose your ass. And that, I think, this is once again my opinion, that Babe Ruth card is worth probably the same as this card I'm looking at right now. Like this Kobe Jordan card, it's from a great series, right? 2 exquisite collections, but it's no one's rookie year. It's no one's rookie year. And there's so like, I just don't think that card's even worth close to like a 1952 Topps Mantle SGC 9.5, which sold for like a few $100,000 less. So yeah, they're using it as a marketing tactic, and who knows, maybe that'll make them way more money than the card itself. But that card, in my opinion, is worth like few million, 3 to 4 to 5 million. If I had to take a guess, I think most seasoned collectors would agree with me. But it's easy to spend money when it's not your money because I believe that's investors' money. I don't see how they'll ever make money with that card, to be honest with you, because there's cards out there where people spending that type of money would way much rather have. There's 3 PSA 10 Mantles. There's PSA 9 Gaudy Roots. I believe there's a 101 Logo Man LeBron Jordan from LeBron's rookie year that my buddy actually owns it as well. I'm not gonna say his name, but I don't know if it's autographed or not. But it looks like the same exact card as I'm looking at on my screen right now of Kevin O'Leary's, except it's 2003 exquisite and it's LeBron Jordan logo, man. But that card, I believe, is not autographed. Just to put it in perspective, I would pay way more for that card than this card, and that card is not worth $12 million.
I get the premise. It's like rookie.
Yeah.
You know, there's like of the same player, there's a bunch of non-rookies, but there's just one rookie.
Yep. So, but that's my opinion on it. And I think, were you asking me, would you lend money to somebody to do that? Like kind of like an investment fund?
Yeah, like the point is, like, you know, like we're trying to also track the strength of the hobby market from a financial standpoint, not just from, you know, us enjoying it with our family and our friends. But to do that, I mean, do you think if the hobby is heading to that direction, then it's gonna just kind of like so imagine your purchase, you only pay 20%. So whatever 20% of the price, I mean, if you paid like what, $100, you pay 20, and then if you sell it for 120, you doubled your money. Versus if you pay 100 and you sell it for 120, you only made 20%. So leverage is pretty big. So what I'm saying is that's probably if that idea of leveraging money toward this is going to be, you know, like float around and it's going to be popular, then things are going to be just kind of like really crazy because people is going to want to pay money, overpay, quote unquote, just to make some money, you know?
Like, yeah. I think, I mean, this is coming from a biased point of view, right? Because I believe me personally, I have a competitive advantage. So I would never lend money to somebody because I believe I know what I'm doing more than whoever I'm going to lend the money to. But if the objective is to make money, and let's say you have $50,000 to invest, right? And let's say somebody can make you 30% on that money in a year, which is a lot. That's a lot. So that means your 50,000 would turn into 65,000. My opinion is that I would much rather take that 50,000 and buy, grade, sell, and flip cards, because I could almost guarantee you, if you do it right, you will make much more than $15,000 in a year. So if the objective is to make money, like I like the reason I buy this higher end stuff and hold is I have a lot of extra available funds that I can't spend enough of to flip to flip cards. So that's why I do it. But like if you have 50 grand or 100 grand, I believe that money is much better used towards flipping cards, creating a consistent income stream. Then maybe once you have a few $100,000, then invest long term. But even so, I still have trouble lending money to somebody for this stuff. You know, it doesn't take an expert to go and buy a 1933 Gaudy Babe Ruth on auction for around what it sells for and just hold it. That's all I did with my Gaudy Ruth collection, and it's tripled. It's not like I had a secret place to buy Gaudy Ruths. They just, like, I was just buying them over the course of time. That's my opinion. You know, some people agree, some people won't.
And when is it not about the money? You know, like recently. So I mean, like that. I mean, like it's very funny because one time my CPA showed me a P&L of a comparative business, and I saw pet care, and I was like, why do such business that I own have like a pet care expenses? He said, oh, they have fishbowl. I was like, what? Is it there? They have a fishbowl. I was like, yeah, but they're spending like $8,000 on a fishbowl. And then I thought about it, and then now I have a display in my office that has cards.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Yes. Because it's actually a piece of furniture, you know, that I have it, and you know, like it's legit.
Yeah. Well, I think. Wait, you mean an actual fishbowl, right?
Yes, but what I'm saying is in my business now I have a display that has about 40, 50 cards, and I change them all the time.
What's your business?
I mean, I'm a dentist.
Okay.
Yeah. So now, so first people come in and just enjoy the cards, and at the same time, I mean, it's a business expense, you know.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that I'm no tax expert at all, but if you are using them as a display in your office, and you can make the case that that attracts higher clientele and more clients, it is a business expense. But when you do sell the cards, you have to pay you have to pay tax. From my research,
no, that's all those cards. Those cards not sold.
Yeah. So, but yes, to answer your question, I believe the card is not worth that. I believe he's using it. I believe he does think that he made a great investment, but he is also using it as a marketing tactic. So it's probably worth the 12 million to him.
So I guess that's what Dix did with Paul Skeen's patch debut.
Yeah, and that card's not worth that either.
yeah. So the second question, and I'm going to let you talk about it, is Rentaro Sasaki. I mean, I actually scooped his exquisite rookie card. It's not worth a lot right now. It's like $200-300 for now. But you know, the exquisite rookie autographs, those can get really well if the player just becomes minimally relevant, not necessarily Otani level relevancy.
Yeah, my thoughts on Rentaro Sasaki. So he plays for Stanford. He's in college baseball. Is the way I've made the most amount of money with baseball is buying So like, I don't think Rentaro Sasaki is considered a prospect because he doesn't play for a minor league ball club, but is buying the guys that have a high chance of starting this upcoming spring. So a good example of that would be who's a good example of that? Like who?
Shitaro, Bryce Eldridge.
Yeah, well, Eldridge already got called up, but yeah, like Bryce Eldridge, right? That's a good example. So Bryce Eldridge, right? San Francisco Giants. He's already like 21 years old, 22 years old. He's played well in AAA. He's probably going to start this upcoming spring, and because of that, in January, February, March, he's going to get a lot of demand, a lot of hype. His value should go up. So that's the way I've made the most amount of money. It's pretty predictable, right? Because it's pretty easy to kind of see who's going to have a high chance of starting for their ball club this upcoming spring based on their age and how well they played in the minors. I've never bought someone in college baseball. I probably never will. People don't, college baseball is not nearly as big as professional baseball. And once again, if you've listened to me, which, it sounds like you have, I don't like to hold guys when they start playing, and those cards you bought of him could go up in value, but I'd assume they'd only go up if he starts crushing the ball. And I don't like, which he probably will, but I just don't like to play that game because I don't consider myself a scout.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your time as always. You've been great to the community. I appreciate it.
Yeah, dude. Thank you. Thank you for calling in. Keep calling in.
Absolutely. I always miss the $5 Starbucks.
Oh yeah, I'll throw that.
No,
I
have my coffee. I got it.
Okay, cool.
I appreciate. Thank you, man. Appreciate
All right,
it.
safe. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. We should send him a free Starbucks anyways. Send him one. Send him one. Send him a $5. Eric, what happened to the Panthers covering? Oh, we got some wise asses in the chat. What about the Broncos? Right, Broncos. I went 1-1 yesterday. I only bet 2 games. Panthers got destroyed. Wow, that was pretty bad. They did not cover, but the Bengals covered.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? You have Eric. You're live.
Oh, I was sitting here watching you live on the channel.
Well, now you got me. What's up, man? How can I help?
So I had a couple quick questions. I recently have joined the program, but I can't really start the program until next month because I got some other stuff going on at work. But I heard you talking earlier about when you grade cards and send them into PSA.
Yep.
What's the maximum number of cards you would put in a single bundle, I guess, before you ship them into for grading and whatnot?
It doesn't matter. You could send in hundreds at a time. I'd probably piece them up.
As long as they're individually protected, and then doesn't matter the size of the box and all that.
Yep. Yeah, there's people that send in thousands at a time. Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I got you. Because yeah, like I said, I'm just starting the program itself, but
Cool.
I can't dedicate all my time to it until November, which is when I'm really going to dive in. But really have enjoyed your show and the information that you put out free to the public. And yeah, this is going to be something I'm really going to have fun playing in because I'm a I'm a fishing YouTuber who is looking for other things to do. I got knocked off the water with a heart attack and open heart surgery,
Oh,
and I have been watching your content for the last 2 months or so while I was at home recovering, and being a regular sports kind of guy as it is, I really like what you guys are talking about too. So the hobby, as it's called, is something I'm really looking at pursuing and getting involved in over the winter, and really, looking to get in and have some fun with it as well.
yeah, for sure. What's your is that what you were doing full time before, fishing? Fishing YouTuber?
Not full time. I work for the people that are closed down these days. And
Okay.
I got into fishing as a form of veteran recreational therapy, taking other veterans out fishing and teaching people how to fish
Nice.
after the pandemic, and but I'm also looking for something that's going to fill that gap since I can't get back on the water until next year. And sports cards looks like it's going to be a fun way to spend some time.
Yeah, it is. Well, I'm happy I could provide you some entertainment while you were bedridden for a little bit. But
Oh yeah, yep. Looking forward to it.
so I answered. So you said you said you had a few questions. First question: how many cards can you send in one order to PSA? Unlimited, doesn't really matter. Second question:
Do you find? I guess because I'm pushing 60, and I grew up with the old paper cards, and it seems like the trend, just from the little bit of dabbling I've been doing, the trend is more towards the newer cards. You see so many people ripping this and that.
Yep.
Do you think that the focus, and like I said, I haven't gone through the whole course, or not even just a few videos in, if you will. So I don't know what you probably already provide that answer in the course, I'm sure. But is the focus these days a lot on like a lot of the newer cards, or is there still a good marker for like a lot of the old school cards that maybe you can find locally, and people digging up in their estate sales and like that too? Again, I'm brand new to all of it, but I was like, or is it a combination of both?
Yeah, good question. So with the older, so like with the 70s, 80s, and 90s cards, there's a huge market for it. So like just to show you, I'll share my screen. It might be a little delayed for you. If I take like a 1986 Barry, oh wait, let me switch this around the cards. So if I take a 1986 Barry Bonds tops, oh, that's not how to spell Barry Bonds tops traded PSA 10. This card is up a lot over the course of the past year. This card a year ago was $285. Now it's doubled. It's worth $550. And honestly, a lot of the 70s, 80s, and 90s guys are up a ton. Okay, up a ton. However, so there's I don't know what the numbers are, but there's like an equal market for all of it. Vintage, pre-1959, cards from the 70s, 80s, 90s, modern cards, equal market for it all. It's all huge. However, the reason I teach the modern cards, and that's what you see me talk about a lot, is because that's the easiest to make a predictable income with, because you could buy, grade, sell. Good luck finding a Barry Bonds card to grade. It's very hit or miss. Finding old cards is, you could get lucky and strike gold, but it's not predictable, right? When people join the program and they pay me money, I need to have a predictable, consistent way of helping people make an income. The easiest way to do that, and what I'm best at, is modern sports cards, just because there's always new ones coming out. Buy, grade, sell. It's very predictable. It's very repeatable. For all of it's equal. The reason I teach the modern stuff is because of that.
Excellent, perfect. Now, I guess my last question.
Yep.
Do you think PSA getting involved in making offers to people? Do you think that's going to change the way the buy, flip, sell kind of thing works, or is maybe it more of an advantage for somebody to be able to flip a little quicker, because then they can move right on to the next batch of cards, not have to list them on eBay or sell them on Facebook or whatever?
Yeah, I'm no economist, but basic economy, the more money, like what creates a good economy is more money circulation. The more money moves, the more better the economy is. Prices go up, people are happier, things are moving. The reason that like let's take the Great Depression of like 19 whenever it started in 1929 or whatever, right? The stock market crashed. People were concerned that banks didn't have their money. Everybody ran to the bank to try and withdraw their money. Banks couldn't hold it. Banks collapsed. People are out of money. People are holding their cash because they're scared to spend it. Now money isn't moving, which equals a bad economy. I just watched this thing on Wall Street a few weeks ago, which is why I'm up to date on it. But PSA, all they're doing, right, they're just pushing the economy. They're just pushing more money circulation because they know when people have more money, when money's circulating, what does that do? Cards go up, people have more money, people can spend more money with them. On the flipping side of things, it just creates an extra offer. And I have tons of students taking PSA's offers. Some of them are really good. They're really good offers. Some are terrible. Some are really bad. But it's a great thing. It's only an extra offer, right? Would you rather have more offers on your cards or less, right? Only more.
Right. Excellent. Well, I appreciate your time and answering my questions. That's really awesome.
Sounds good, man.
Looking forward to jumping in it.
What was your name again?
JT.
JT. Got it. I'll remember that. Cool. It's nice to meet you, JT.
All right. Sounds good. Appreciate it.
All right. Bye-bye. Got some like good, solid questions. Sometimes you get those questions like, what's this $7 Jaden Daniels card worth? And by the way, going back to you on the Panthers, yes, the Panthers lost, but I did go 2-1. I'm super hot this football season. Last season, I lost a ton, but I'm on fire. It's crazy. And I was going to bet on the Packers, but I go to bed early, so I didn't want to stay up and watch the game. I try to prevent from doing that. Hey, what's up? You have Eric. You are...
Eric, Popola, how are you? It's Murph from the Bronx.
What's up, Murph? How's it going?
How's it going, buddy? How was the Shabbos? How's it going, buddy?
It's going well. Can't complain. How are you?
Good, good. I got a bunch of questions for you. Let
Sure.
me know when you're ready.
Go, hit me.
All right. First question for you.
Yes.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the Dallas card show?
A good card show. It's good.
You go out of your way to go there?
It's above, for me, it's a big card show, but it's above average. It's kind of harder to do deals there, like, because a lot of the dealers are like, they fly in, they're very stingy on their prices as opposed to like a smaller card show, or like I was just at the Austin card show where it's more like local people. It's easier to do deals. But if I have a free weekend, like I might go, as opposed to like the Chicago sports card show. I'll go out of my way to go. So above average is my take.
Okay. And what would you do? What would you spend your time doing? Trying to sell stuff or buy stuff at Dallas?
Yeah, sell. It's harder to buy unless you're buying like big high-end stuff. So you're buying at trade nights. There's like a trade night usually afterwards. That's easier to buy there. But you usually want to go to those bigger card shows to sell, because a lot of the dealers aren't going to give you great deals. But some of them will buy and pay strong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Next question. So I'm sure you know, preach it to the choir. Top's got the license back for basketball, right? So
Yep.
What are your thoughts on buying the boxes, whatever they're called, the blaster boxes or the hobby boxes, the ones with Cooper flag got them 25-26? If you buy them and then resell the box, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, how do you plan on getting them for cheaper than market value?
Well, considering what I've seen, go to like a card shop, NBA store, charges like, I don't know, like $200 for the hobby box. You get it before on Topps, it's like $110. But if you go to Target, it's like 20% cheaper, 15% cheaper than if you go to a card shop or to the NBA store.
Well,
so I'm wondering if there's like a time, if you buy it, if there's a time to like an optimal time, if this is an actual thing to do, to then just move the box and not have it for a long time.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I think even if it works, you'll make pennies. And the reason it's more expensive at a card shop is because that's what they do, right? They charge 10, 20, 30% more than it's actually worth because people are in the shop. People want to buy it. A lot of people don't know what stuff is worth. That's the reality of it. So my personal opinion, I would not.
Gotcha. Okay, and even when like the chrome comes out?
Yeah, I wouldn't. It's just high, then it usually goes down in value. I wouldn't. It's not a game unless you had a card shop. I wouldn't.
Okay, cool. Thanks. What about hold on, I wrote my questions down on a note, so I'm gonna have to put you on speaker. Just give me a moment.
Yeah,
Hold on. Okay. Next question.
Yep.
What's the exact, like, I mean, obviously not to the day, to the second, but what's the optimal time frame to sell the baseball prospects and or basketball prospects or basketball cards before the season? Like, I know you say before the season, but when before the season, or can you, does it overlap into like the beginning of the season as well?
You want the exact date to sell baseball? The exact
Sure.
before
Lay it on me.
Before February 20th, when spring training starts and pitchers start to report. Then you can start the transition into football.
So before February 20th.
Yep. From January 1st to February 20th. That's the window.
And how about for next basketball season? What's the window for basketball?
I think basketball starts like October 20th or something like that. So I would sell it from between September 1st and October 20th.
September 1st and October 20th.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Beautiful. All right. Last thing. I've been trying to follow your advice. Build relationships.
Cool.
Make both deals. Trying to get value on buying more from one seller versus one at a time, kind of thing.
Yep.
So let me tell you about, if you want.
Yeah, let it rip.
If you'd be so kind. I'll tell you the
I'll
cards
so
I bought in this one package.
Okay.
And you tell me if you think it's a good deal, a bad deal, or whatever deal. You know what I mean? Okay, let me just pull it up. Hold on.
Okay, wait. Let me share my screen and pull up.
What's that?
Wait. Okay, yeah. Wait. Let it rip. Go for it.
Okay, here we go. It's all right. So the cards together. 2024 Don Russ Optic Jaden Daniels Purple Shock Rookie PSA 10.
Okay.
2024 Don Russ Jaden Daniels Optic Pink Preview PSA 10.
Oh wait. Hold on, wait. Time out. Let me just write this down real quick. Okay, wait. So it is ready, set. Okay, so card number 1, 2024. Oh.
Don Russ Optic Jaden Daniels Purple Shock Rookie PSA 10.
Okay.
Card number 2.
Yep.
2024 Don Russ Jaden Daniels Optic Pink Preview PSA 10.
Okay.
Card number 3 and 4 were 2 PSA 10 Kawhi Leonard Panini Illusions Chronicles when he was on the Clippers.
Wait, what was it? It was Illusions?
It was two cards of Kawhi Leonard.
Yep.
PSA 10s.
Yep.
Chronicles Illusions when he was on the Clippers. I'm not sure exactly the year.
Okay.
And 2025 Topps Inception Zach Edey RPA rookie card jersey auto. Not graded.
What number to what?
I don't think it's numbered.
Okay.
And last card, 2018 Don Russ Optic rated rookie Sam Darnold rookie card PSA 10.
All right. And the question is,
The whole thing I paid for the lot was $224.
okay. And
so I'm wondering if you think I got a good deal or I got smoked.
Okay, let's see. All right, this is worth 83. The pink preview Daniels is worth. Let's see, pink preview Daniels PSA 10 is worth. Let's call it 70. Kawhi Illusions. I mean, Chronicle.
Yeah, I got two Illusions cards together.
Kawhi, and you said those were PSA 10s?
Yeah, both of them. Yep.
And it's Chronicles? Illusions?
Yes.
Let me look this up. Chronicle. Oh, let me look on eBay. Chronicles. Chronicle or Chronicles?
Let me check. Let's see. I think it's Chronicles Illusions.
Okay, I'm going to ignore this card for a second because I don't think it's worth much anyways. And then 2020, it was 2025 Inception ED Auto. This card's probably worth like $10. And then Donruss rated 2018 Donruss Optic Darnold PSA 10. This card's worth, let's call it 50. So if we add these up, 80 plus 70. What'd you pay for it? Oh, you paid 224. So
Yeah.
50. So the value of the lot is worth roughly 150, 160, 210. Yeah, you probably paid exactly what it's worth.
Okay. All right, so I didn't get smoked. And so what's your thoughts on, I know I've been listening to you plug in Darno, so you hold them for a little longer and then get rid of them, or long-term hold with that guy?
Yeah, I don't think those cards are just going to go up or down much. I would sell them and just buy something for around $200 to buy in grade, maybe like a Pokemon card where you could actually make substantial money and make a few $100s in profit if it gets to 10.
Okay. So just get rid of the Darno. Do you wait for Jaden Daniels to come back from injury?
I'd get rid of it all. We're talking about a few dollars here. These are like, I would just get rid of it all and buy something for $100.
Pokemon you buying?
Oh, there's a bunch. Let's see. One of them I know off the top of my hand is this one. I think it's called Cynthia Garchomp.
Cynthia Garchomp.
Yep.
Your favorite.
Yeah, I've talked about that a bunch. But you could just go on. If you just go on tcgplayer.com, you probably see me do this. tcgplayer.com. And you go to Pokemon and you go to the last sets. You'll see a bunch of different ones, and you can just pick from there and just look at the gem rate, see what the profit margins are, and then go from there.
Gotcha. And you just get your eye trained. Just find ones that are going to grade at 10, pick them up, send them out.
Yep.
Flip them.
Yep. That's what I would do.
Okay. Work.
Sweet. Cool.
Awesome.
Well,
all right, man.
Well, Murph, it's always a pleasure. Keep me updated. Let me know how it goes.
Right back at you.
Sweet. Talk to you later. Yeah, the reality is those cards just not going to go up. Not going to go down much, most likely. Just lower end cards. Bill, I see your question. Email info@majorleagueprofits.com. They will get you taken care of. But you're back. I remember you.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? You have Eric. You're live.
Hey, what's going on, man? Jets.
Oh, yeah. Big win yesterday. 1-7.
Nailed it.
I know, right? It was like we won the Super Bowl.
Quick question for you.
Go for it.
So usually, like, they had a budget in a week, buying cards, sending them off. It's usually, you had a good week of betting, so I made like an extra $400. My usual budget's $200 for buying some cards. What would you say you would do extra with that? Would you pick a couple high-end cards around the 200 range, or just, keep, just what would you do if you had a little bit extra just to help buy cards, just bigger ranges?
I bet it all on the Commanders spread tonight. No, I'm kidding. What would I do? So you have an extra $400. I'd try to buy 4 cards worth around $100 each and send them in for grading.
Beautiful.
It's always nice after a good betting week, right? You got some extra cash. You feel like you're just playing with house money.
Oh, it is, man. Now, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm not going to find some good autos and hopefully send them off. And then that leads me into my next one. I have this prospect, man, that just for some reason shot up. He's a Dodgers prospect. It's Ching. Man, let me write this down real quick. He's like a crazy guy. If you can figure out and then help me if I should just send it in or sell it as it is. It's a Dodgers prospect that went from, I think like $5 now, shot all the way up to 50. Like I'm saying, so I just send it off to get graded or just.
What's his name?
Let me see. I wrote it down. Let me spell it out. Ching, CHING, ICNHSIEN, and then KO.
Ching, HS. Okay. And you're saying his values went up a lot?
His Bowman first, yeah.
Let's see. Bowman Chrome. I think there's just one random sale, $40. I don't think it's went up.
So is that one? Yeah, and then it was like there's another 50, but I'm just wondering, like, hey, should I just sell it as it is because I had some offers, or just send it to get graded?
Yeah, I don't think it's worth grading, to be honest with you. I would just.
Perfect.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth grading.
All right, and then last one. Would you mix in any SGC grading in the meantime, or just stick to fully PSA? It's hard, man. I know I got the dopamine fix, and I need some hits locally. So I was like, man, maybe I can get some quick Wembies and.
Well, it depends on.
Get them out back.
I only send to SGC if it's a budget issue because you get the cards back way faster. So if you only have $400 to spend total and you can't keep buying for the next month or two before PSA gets back to you, I would send to SGC, just make less money, but because you're getting the cards back way faster, you'll be able to turn over the money a lot faster. So if $400 is all you have, I'd probably find some Pokemon. Maybe send a CSG or SGC. You'll get them back way faster. Just to turn over the money quicker.
All right. No, it's been good. Like I said, sticking to baseball now. I'm just wondering, just like I said, I think those dopamine fixes. So I'm waiting for those graded cards to get back. It's 1 month too. So they're coming in and just, of course, like you said, investing and playing away. Okay. I appreciate it.
Sweet. Cool. Well, I'm happy to help.
Take care.
All right. You too. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
What site am I using to look at cards? Card Ladder or Market Movers is probably what you're referring to. Hey, you have Eric. You are live.
Hey, Eric. How you doing today?
What's up, man? What's your name?
This is Jeff.
What's up, Jeff?
I have a question for you.
Go for it.
Most of my cards are either junk wax or earlier. I've got some 60s Mickey Mantles. I've got 65 Clemente. My question is when do you decide to send them off for grading? Who would you send those to? And what kind of time frame? These are all baseball. What kind of time frame am I looking to sell them?
So vintage cards, it just depends on your goal. Is your goal to turn cards into an income stream? Is your goal to just hold them as like long-term investment?
I'm selling.
Yeah, so I would sell them right away. There's no like peak season for vintage cards. They just kind of go up and down randomly. And then PSA is your best bet. And you're probably looking, depending on the grading service level you use, you're looking at 2 months, maybe 3 months-ish.
Okay, very good. I know most of your discussions are for newer cards, and that's why I wanted to ask about vintage.
Yep. It's and then just make sure the card is worth grading. So if it's a really cheap card and it's in bad condition and you think it's going to get a PSA 3 and a PSA 3 is only worth $30, well, it costs $20 to get the damn card graded, so it's probably not worth sending for grading. I would make sure it's worth at least $50 at the minimum once it's done being graded.
Sounds good, because I have nothing in them.
Well,
25 cents.
Exactly.
Especially Mickey Mouse,
Yeah, so exactly. So, yeah, just make sure they're worth at least $50 after grading.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Sweet. Thank you for calling in.
All right. Bye.
How do you have so much aura? Hear that from Pimpin' Joe? How do you have so much aura? I don't know. That just kind of comes to me, I guess. That's a good compliment. That'll make me feel good on a Monday. Thank you, Pimpin' Joe. How do you have so much aura? Like that one guy that the basketball manager that would lead the team out in March Madness. What team was it again? Amir something, right? He's the Aura King. Come out with the boom box. That was hilarious. That was so funny. We're calling you guys back in the queue. Don't worry. We're calling them back. A lot of callers today.
Hello?
Hey, what's up? You have Eric. You're live.
Hey, Eric. What's up? It's Walter, Puerto Rico.
What's up, Walter from Puerto Rico? How can I help?
I'm good. Just a quick question.
Yep.
Your latest experience with the $20 service from PSA. How accurate are they? Like to come back? Like how long does they take usually?
Like 2 months, door to door ish. I've seen a little bit longer. I've seen a little bit shorter.
With the 20-day service?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, 20-day or $20?
Yeah, no, the 20 days.
Oh, 20-day. Okay, so that about a month, door to door.
I think it's been a month and a few days, and they still haven't even get my order.
Yeah, it's kind of random. I had a coach that, like, they haven't even opened his package, and it's been 20 days. So they'll tell you from the minute they process the card, it's 30 days, but it takes them 15 days to process the card. So, yeah, sadly, we're at their mercy, which is why the only thing you can do is just keep the consistent stream up of buying.
Yeah. Well, and then just a quick thing, man. Friday was my day off, so I took my son to GameStop. I'm over there just taking him. He was gonna buy some stuff, and I'm looking, and I see this the new Tops blasters, and I could hear Eric Michael in my ear saying, "Don't buy it, don't buy it, don't buy it." And guess what? I ignore you.
Well,
I bought it. And
you could.
I pulled. What was that? I'm sorry.
I was gonna say you can only lead a horse to water. You can't make him drink it, right?
Yeah. And I had like a coupon thing. I paid $18 for it, and it was brand new. So I'm like, whatever, let me get it. So they haven't even put it in the aisles yet because they just got it in the store. So I pulled an Edgecom Silver, and once again, I was thinking about sending it to PSA, and once again, I could hear Eric Michaels saying, "Don't do it. Sell it right away."
Wait, what card was it?
Edgecom, the VJ Edgecom, the rookie from 76ers.
Spell his
the
name?
One that just say Edge, just ED, and you know.
Oh, Edgecom. Okay.
My first language.
VJ Edgecom.
My English is not that good.
Got it. VJ Edgecom. Okay, yeah. I'm not too familiar with all the draft picks, but
looks like. Anyways, he just did like a record, like he first guy to score like 30-something points since Will Chamberlain and his debut.
Got it.
So I just went ahead, sell it while it's hot, and I sold this thing in like 30 minutes on eBay for $100, and now they're selling for like $40.
Yep, that's the way to do it. So, selling to the hype.
I listened to you at least once.
Yeah, well, you got lucky by not listening, but then you capitalized by listening. So it's better to be lucky than good, right?
And then you didn't call me back last week.
I didn't call.
Got caught off, and you said you were gonna call me back. You didn't.
Oh shit! You're right, and you're right, and I remember, and I apologize. You got caught in the wait and all the callers. My apologies.
No, that's fine. I was just messing.
I owe you. I'm gonna send you a $5 Starbucks gift card. Text us your email. That's my apology gift.
All right, I'll do that then. And thank you for everything, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, congrats on the sale.
All right, man. Thank you. Have a great day.
All right, bye. We gotta send him a $5 Starbucks gift card. Whoops. It hung up last week, and I said I was going to call him back, and I did not. It's pretty messed up of me. It's pretty messed up. I see all your guys' questions in the chat. We have a whole queue of callers, so unfortunately, I can't really answer them. How many other callers are there? Oh, all right, cool. And I could answer some questions. Let's see if I could just bang out a few questions real quick before I have to go. Would you recommend doubling up on penny sleeves or top loaders? Is it bad for the card? I would just use 1 and 1. That's all. Let's see. Any other questions? Need my credentials back, Bill? Just email info@majorleagueprofits.com. What site am I using to look at cards? Either Card Ladder or Market Movers, maybe eBay. Do you still rip packs for fun? If so, what's your go-to? Not really. It's very rare. I do. Very few and far between. Hi, Eric. I opened up 6 or 7 combined Hanger and Blaster 2025 basketball and got only 1 Cooper flag, and it was an insert. Power mover. Brutal. Yeah. Doesn't sound like you made money there. Go for it. We got one last caller. Hey, what's up? You have Eric. You're live.
Hey, Eric. So I got a quick question
for you.
First time caller. Kind of nervous.
Well, yeah. What's your name?
Todd.
Todd. Don't be nervous. I don't bite. I promise.
So I got a quick question for you.
Yep.
So I got like I like the junk wax era stuff because it's nostalgia for me.
Sure.
But I was wondering, what do you think? Like say like a 1984 Mark McGuire, 85 tops, Roger Clemens, the 382 Cal Ripken Jr. rookies, stuff like that. Do you feel like if I was to grade those for like long-term investment for like my 11-year-old for like when she's my age, I'm 45, do you think that's something worth grading?
That's
not for me to flip, but like long-term for him.
Yeah, so those cards are like worth a few dollars, but then as a 10, they could be worth hundreds or thousands. So it's all about the condition. But
yeah, I feel like they would get like probably sevens to eights.
So probably not. It's probably not worth grading. But I would just need to see the card.
Okay, that was my main question, is because I didn't know if it'd be something for him long term if I hadn't graded.
Yeah. They'll go up slowly over time, but I don't think they're going to change your son's life. They're pretty common cards. So yeah, that'd be my guess on the future.
Okay. That's what I was wondering.
Cool, Todd. Well, any other questions?
Nah, that was it.
Sweet. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. Cool. Well, that is a wrap for today. We have a free PDF in the description of the 7 things to not do after you buy a card. Monday, Wednesday, 10 a.m. Feel free. Watch us live or watch it live. The other lives are all in the live section on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe.